About the Sea and Seed Catalogs 2015. I just made a video and I told that they have discontinued the Persian Cress. Guess what? I found it. It's in page 13. Cress under the title Cress, headline Cress. American land cress, and then goes to fine curled cress, Greek cress, and then goes to my favorite Persian cress. Oval, rather dark green leaf and fairly pungent, spicy taste. That's true. And 25 gram of it is for £2, 25 pence. And every gram contains 250. So 25 gram is about 6,000, more than 6,000 seeds. Yeah, it's near 7,000 seeds. Yeah, that's good. That's I have about, I think in 2013 I have yet to see, but I will go and buy the new one because after a while they may lose viability, so I'll just go for that. But this is the only place that they have the Persian cress, and believe me, this is the best cress you can grow. It's easy to grow. It's not fiddly like this land cress, and it's easy. And I remember my mom actually, when I was a kid, all the time asked us in winter to buy from greengrocers some greens for eating during the winter, and that was one of the only things. But beside the normal leeks, and we have a tender leek, Persian leek you can call it. It's very smaller than the leek here, and that was the next greens that we could have in the winter was Persian cress, all the time available in abundance. Yeah, because it's very, very cold hardy. Very cold hardy, and it's beautiful. It's not a small leaf actually. Probably is bigger when it grows. It's bigger than the American cress, the leaves of it. Yeah, very spicy, pungent taste. So 2015 seed catalog for Sea and Seeds. I will go whatever I like to. If they have it here, if whatever I like to grow, I'll buy from here. If they don't have it, or if I find any other place that they had it at a better price, I will go for them. But first reference point for me is Sea and Seeds. In my opinion, it has worked for me. It's the best seed catalog that I could come across. Okay, this is the Persian cress sown in the new bed on Saturday. And today is the 30th of August, and as you see, it has germinated. 1, 2, it was late afternoon, so we counted from Sunday. Yeah, after 2.5 days, it has germinated. Quicker than a rocket, even. Yeah, all are germinating. From here it is some radishes, and radishes only one has germinated so far. So, and the oriental spicy leaves have also germinated. And these are the Persian cress I sown about 10 days ago. And as you see, they have germinated well. Of course, you have to keep on top of the weeds. As you see, I see a few weeds here and there. Remove them. This is bindweed. And yeah, radishes are coming up. Nothing yet from the, probably these are, I don't know, nothing from the parsnips, but we'll see how it will do. Parsnip takes a long time. So one bed here And another bed here. This is the latest. This is the Persian cress that I planted about 4 weeks ago. And at the third week I started harvesting, and I harvested 2 crops out of it. And yeah, it looks like this. At this stage even you can harvest it. I don't think that you can have from American cress any harvest for a long time. It just takes probably 1 month to germinate. And look at the Persian cress. Look at the quality leaves. And this is the second bed of the Persian cress and other things, and other salad leaves that I planted. They're a little bit smaller. They're probably about, yeah, a little bit more than 2 weeks old. And they have germinated. They have now started to give leaf. At the same time I planted these radishes, which as you see here, they're bulbing now. In probably 1 week, 10 days I will be able to harvest these ones. So the radishes will go. Then I have these oriental leaves, all planted at the same time as the Persian cress. They are ready to harvest. And this is the third bed of salad leaves that I sown the seeds in the Sunday. And as you see, they have germinated. So today is Wednesday. Sunday, of course Sunday evening it was, so Sunday evening up to now, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, today is Wednesday. So in 3.5 days they have germinated and they have grown to this size. They didn't have much sunshine, so probably that was one of the reasons they didn't grow any bigger. Today is the first time that we have some sunshine, Wednesday 21st of the September. This is the first day of the autumnal equinox against the vernal or spring equinox. And I have planted some other seeds in these rows here. So in total 1 bed here, 1 bed there, and this bed here. So 3 beds of so far planted salad leaves for winter. And I'm looking forward for good harvest. I have also have some cabbages and sprouting broccoli and other things, and that because they grow over a long season, between them I planted some rocket and some radishes, and just to protect them from birds I put that net over it. Persian cress. About a month after sowing the seeds, it looks like this. Really happy about the result also this year. And we had a good end of the summer, it seems. Look at the rocket, wild rocket. That's a typical leaf of a Persian cress. Also, it was good for spinach. Persian cress after 7th or 8th harvest. That's the way it looks. I've sown several drills of this. That area which is covered is also another one, which I noticed that is as in nibbled by something. So I tried to cover it, and that helps. And they are not anymore suffering from jagged leaves and cut leaves and everything. And these ones which are here, as you see, they look lovely and ready for harvest. I will do as much as I need. This is the Persian cress that I planted earlier in late August, and I don't know how many harvests I had. I've lost track, probably 10. Now I'm going to harvest another one for today, Sunday, 15. That's a good quality leaf. I've sown a little bit of later in October, and those ones which are in the seedling and 4-leaf stage, I've taken it to polytunnel. Now some rocket. These are wild rocket. I think I bought the seed from the Italy. Some of them also are from CN Seeds. Yeah, that was from the visit we had to the Sorrento in Pompeii. Seeds are much cheaper there. Here, they are much more expensive. I mean, a packet of seed which is there, €1. Here, in normal conditions, before Brexit or anything that you say, that costs several times more, probably 2-3 pounds, which in euro would have been about 4 or 5 euro. This is the second bed after that I've sown, and as you see, the Persian cress here is really doing nice after covering. It's really well done. Just take a few leaves from here also. You don't take the whole plant. I've seen people take the whole plant, lettuce and other things, winter greens. You don't do that. You let it give you continuous crop by just taking a few leaves each time. Otherwise, what's the point of it? Look at these beautiful oriental leaves. Mustard. Red freely mustard. And since I've covered it, the damage by the beetles have been reduced. Some good quality leaf. Pak choy. Look at the leaves. I put the rows, to my own thought, wide open, and because I scattered the seed, not just planting plugs of seedlings, and it has taken over the space between the seedlings, between the rows and drills, which is nice in a way. It's abundant, and it's a beautiful leaf. Now a few radishes. Of course, as I do harvest, I also take some of the weeds that I encounter. Okay, one radish, two, three, four, 5, 6. You can eat actually the leaves of the radish, so these are not bad. There will be the slug damage, but I will just cut those bits around them. The rest of it is alright. So this is the harvest for tonight. Some courgettes and summer squash, some radish, some salad leaves, and that's it. I'm now going to cover this bed, let it rest under the green netting cover. It's raining, it's beautiful, and the sky, as you see, is dark and dull. This is the latest sowing of the wild rocket outdoors. And this is the earliest one. So the difference between them is about 1 month. Today is the 7th of the October, and as you see, they are this size. You will see how they will do. And that's the other sowing, which I did early in the, or late in the, October, late in the September. And those are the same, also this Mizuna, and salad leaves, oriental leaves, and that is the spinach. The spring onions are germinating gradually, and the radishes, and this is Persian cress. I took probably 8th or 7th harvest today. Persian cress. I had a review of the CN seeds, and I mentioned that they are the only supplier who sells the seeds for the Persian cress. And here it is, the Persian cress. Beautiful leaves, almost dark green. One plant gives you this, one seed gives you this, lots of leaves. I've been cutting this for a long time, and now it's just providing me with greens. Beautiful, pungent, spicy, hot salad leaves. And it's interesting to compare it with the land or American cress. Which I have on the other side. I will just show you. This is American cress. It's about 5 or 6 plants clumped together. I bought it in a shop because It's so fiddly to grow from seed. And this year I didn't bother to sow from seed, so I just bought a pot in a gardening festival or something like that, the local market. These plants have not been watered for at least 3 weeks now. And look, the land cress or American cress, how it looks. And the same with the Persian cress that you saw before. And compare it. This is almost wilted, as you see. And the Persian cress I show you again. Persian cress going on triumphantly, as if nothing happened to it. And the soil is dry here. It's all dry. These are endive. And between them are garlics. Temperature here today, yeah, it's now about 4:30. This is temperature wise 2 degrees above zero in the polytunnel. Persian cress, a very good winter hardy, delicious salad leaf. Good, okay, I'm harvesting some Persian cress for eating for dinner. Like this thing, just to make sure it will not go to seed. Yummy. That's the best cress ever. It's a posh culinary master chef style. Green. They usually eat salads in London. I read about it in the Independent, I think. And now it's a hot thing with the master chef restaurants using Persian cress. You must be careful not to take the little slugs. Okay, I'll put it here, but get rid of it later. Okay, now some endive. Just a little bit here and there. Just some leaves, nothing more than that. And it's good because when I'm doing this, I see weeds here and I can collect them. I can remove the weeds. Now, some oriental leaves. Okay. This is mustard. These are all from the brassica family. I bought the seeds from the CN seeds catalog. It's a seeds merchant. Oh, that is rocket, by the way. And this is a mixture of the all kind of salad leaves. This is Mizuna. I think this is a leaf radish. You just eat it for the leaf, not for anything else. Okay. Now more here of the Persian cress. I take the stem because it may go to seed, so I just don't want it to go to seed. It's getting warm. The air, you can feel it in the atmosphere. Oh, look, rocket, beautiful rocket. This is a mixture of the seeds I bought from the CN seeds. I have the individual ones, but I buy also mixtures. The mixtures already have whatever you need. Again, oriental leaves, Mizuna. This is the mustard. Very nice to eat. And I have some
I forgot the name. This ready bit. I forgot the name. Anyway, this is the red thing that they say is if you eat too much of it is not good for you. It's kind of poison, but a small amount is good. They put it in salads, and I will put the name later when I remember the name. It was dead. Now I put it again. You see, it's coming back to life, giving me little leaves, which are really more tender than the big ones. Exciting times. Okay, a few American cress. That's it. American cress practically is finished. The Persian cress is yet going on. Yeah, that's the salad for tonight. Just washing it and eating. Always wash whatever you get from the local. I remember I see Rickman man eating the radishes directly from the soil, and then after a while he was telling doctors telling him that he has some kind of condition. Yeah, Rickman man, please, Rick, don't eat directly from the ground. That is not organic, that is dirty. Thank you. These are the Persian cress that I planted sow in the late August 2016, and now today is the 17th of the November, and as you see the leaves are lovely and grown up. Some of them are going to seed because we had a warm autumn so far, relatively. So I'm going to cut those tops and eat them. They're very fresh, they're very juicy, lovely. And I found that actually the Persian cress, compared to the salad greens like rocket, they're actually cleaner when you take them for washing and disinfecting. They're much cleaner, and even after that you'll notice that the radishes and the little leaves of radishes and rocket can have some mold on them from the time that they are in the ground. But the Persian cress doesn't have anything. Even the molds don't like to grow on it. It's such a good natural heirloom seed. I'm going to harvest a few bits. Okay, I'll harvest a few of this. These tips are really juicy and lovely. It's November, so they should not really go into seed. So I'm cutting the tops because we had a really warm autumn, and that means that they will have a chance to grow from the other parts of the plant for a longer period of time. This is strange. We have very warm autumns. Very tender tops of the Persian cress, ready for eating. I'll take a few more tops. They're really juicy plant. Juicy, slightly spicy or hot, you can say. Yeah, that's the correct word actually. And look at the leaves. Quality leaves. I take a few of these rocket leaves. We're really having so far a warm autumn. It is so warm that I planted some parsnips, and these parsnips came to good growth. Persian Cress. Today is the 24th of the November 2016. It's Thursday, and I cannot say how much I enjoy, how much I love it when I just can go in the dark coming from the work, grabbing a few, handful of the salad greens from the vegetable patch, not polytunnel. Polytunnel ones are small yet. And just take it home and just wash it and eat. That's such a joy. That's such a beautiful thing. And okay, this is the Persian cress, as you see. Very good leaves and very quality leaves. I want to show you an example of the other kind of greens that I grow, like this oriental leaf, Mizuna. Mizuna being attacked. This is a good example of it, but most of them are really badly attacked by the all kind of creatures. They are in the same bed, the same conditions, nothing changed for them, but yet they are not as good as this Persian cress. And I'm going now to taste one, just to describe how it tastes. Okay, this is a typical leaf of a Persian cress. And I'll now taste it. The first thing you notice is that it's juicy. It's not dry. Then a nice, deep, spicy, hot taste come to your mouth. It's deep. And then it fades and the taste of the green, you can feel it. When I compare it with something like Mizuna, which I taste now, Mizuna has a strange taste. Kind of, I cannot describe it. It's not cabbage. It's not anything. It's kind of bad smell, taste kind of thing coming out of it. It's not just these specimens. Every year I grow it, and every year it says it tastes the same. Or you buy it from the shop, they say it tastes the same. It's practically a brassica, so really you cannot expect anything other than that. But this Persian cress is really juicy, have a hot, suddenly hot, peppery taste. And what makes it better is this juiciness of it. You can have nasturtium, which is hot, but doesn't have the juice. It's dry. Okay, this is a series of the salad leaves, and I'm going to do a tasting of them. This is a leaf of a rocket. I'm going to taste it now. From 0 to 10, if I want to describe the dryness of it, this is about 3 in dryness. Taste-wise, the hotness of it is 5. I have here Mizuna. Is it Mizuna? No, that's not Mizuna. This is Mizuna. It's kind of brassica. I'm going to have a taste of this. Okay. On the term of juiciness, I can say that it's 3 to 4. In terms of taste, hotness is about 4. But it has an aftertaste which is not good. Or immediately when you have it, probably should go 4 taste, or instead of aftertaste. It's not very pleasant. Now let's try a Persian cress. I can completely remove everything from my mouth. Now I'm going to taste the Persian cress.
Okay, in terms of juiciness, I can say this is about 6. In terms of taste, I found this is the hottest, about 7. I can say from 0 to 10, and by the pleasantness of it, I can say that is also 7 or even 8. Persian Cress has a better taste than the Mizuna and Rocket. Now I go for the freely red frill mustard. In juiciness, I think this is 3. In taste, hotness, 4. And it has the same after or foretaste, bad foretaste that comes to your mouth as if you are not eating a pleasant thing. I don't know what is. With the Mizuna, Oriental leaves have this kind of taste. So far, I believe, with this experience that I've done tasting video, I think Persian Cress tastes best. It's juicy. It doesn't have any aftertaste of bad taste that is unpleasant. And it's hot, 7. And it's refreshing. I'm saying it is refreshing. None of the other leaves I have tried here were refreshing. Actually, didn't give you that feeling of freshness. But Persian Cress had that quality. That's number 1.
Temperature inside the polytunnel is 23 degrees today. This is Sunday, 1st of the March. It's quite warm. Oh, I see a weed here. I have to collect it. And look at this beautiful broccoli. That is amazing. I like that. I will harvest it later. This one is the one that I harvested previously and now gives more. Ooh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's lovely. And look at this Persian cress. And compare it with this American cress. The American cress looks like finished.